Welcome back to episode 48 of Working on a Title. I'm Carson Custer.
And I'm Michael Douglas.
And a little update for everyone. My hands are fine now. I didn't have carpal tunnel. It just
Okay.
strained.
He was just jerking off too much.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah. It
fucking,
definitely wasn't being at the computer all day and not doing anything else because that's life right now.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I'm okay now. I had these braces I was wearing a lot, both hands. And now I'm fine. Now my hands don't hurt at all, but I definitely, it's funny because I've been thinking about this since last week. The episode before I talked about my hands being bad, I was like, I got a Guitar Hero guitar. And the week after, I'm like, my hands are fucked.
Did you play Guitar Hero that week?
I did. I played it a lot. And
Yeah, Guitar Hero is the reason. No, it
I
was
don't
the
think it's
reason.
the sole
No,
reason, but
sole
I think
reason.
it's sped up. It sped up a lot of issues I probably would have run into at some point.
Dude, especially with the way the keys work in Guitar Hero, because there's five, but you only have four fingers, so you have to like reach the one.
Yeah.
And like I don't know which way you do it. You reach your pinky or you reach your index finger.
I I don't think I think that's part of the reason why my hands were getting so messed up playing it was because I don't have a proper like form.
Mm-hmm.
My fingers are all over the place. I'll I'll switch what I do with my fingers because I'm like trying so hard to hit the notes and I'm just like not thinking and my hands are just like
I
moving all over the place.
I'm personally in bias to the more recent Guitar Hero guitar, which has the lower and upper
Yeah.
hits, because with the five hit, I got small hands. Okay, I got small ass hands. With the five buttons, I can't reach the one. Well, like it hurts my brain to reach the one. So with the up and down, like it's a little bit more complicated at first, but like I don't have to reach anything like
Yeah.
crazy.
It's easy. It's easy peasy. Um but yeah, I actually had I had a cool weekend, man. I went skiing the other day.
Yeah,
And
I
it was
heard.
it was amazing. And I haven't been in like 2 years and I got
I've
to
been
take
skiing in
Julia.
2 years.
Julia's never been skiing and I
Mm.
took Julia.
I was
My
skiing on the weekend with
my granddad was
friends.
very sweet and he took us.
You're what?
And my granddad,
Oh,
my grandfather, he took us. He was very sweet of him. He was like, if you want to bring Julia, you can. So I brought Julia and she'd never been before. So
yeah.
I
Us
had to
poor
teach
people
her
don't usually do that.
go skiing.
Go skiing.
Well, no, it's just like I mean, it's not like it's like I mean, yeah, it costs a little bit of money to like rent skis and stuff. I don't own skis. I rent skis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um
You rent
and
skis.
what? I rent skis.
It's just kind of like the that like slang people used to use, like
So what slang?
broskies.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
rent
I
my
have red
road
skis.
skis. I don't rent skis. That's so dumb. That's so stupid.
I'm really good at this
Anyway,
podcasting.
I rented skis. I rent skis. And so did Julia, and I had to teach her some stuff, but she did really well. I was very
Pizza,
surprised.
French fries.
I mean, that's what exactly.
Pizza,
I
French
had to
fries.
teach her the pizza and the French fries and how. That's actually harder to teach people than you think, because the whole thing is I told her I was like, yeah, all you have to do is when you're skiing and you want to slow down, you just turn your skis in. But the thing is there's so much because for me it's like second nature. I know how to do it. But when she tries doing it, it wouldn't work. And it was because she would like dig her skis in and then try doing it. But usually what you do is like your heel makes the movement, your toes go in. So your heels are going out, your toes are going in. And then once you get there, you then dig you put weight on the inside of your foot, which then digs the skis into the ground to make you stop.
Yeah.
But when that technique isn't like second nature. So people are just like, so she was just like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. The ground is not what making me. And I'm like, and then I'd
Ice
look
the
at my feet.
ground.
I'd be like, my skis do it fine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. No, I know in theory how to do it in my
yeah.
head. But like I'm sure if I got out there and tried to do it, it'd be like I would probably break my leg.
Have you ever been skiing?
No. Like I
Oh
said,
man,
that's for rich people.
it's not for rich people.
Uh-huh.
It's not. I went with a school for a while. Our high school, they had like a ski club, and it was like you paid like a certain amount of money Not every week. You just pay one amount, and you got a ride there, free, or not free. You paid for like the ride there, the ticket for to like go up and down, and rentals if you needed them. And we went every week, and I haven't been in like 2 years since then because I've been out of high school.
You went
Uh,
every week?
every Friday we'd go. Not, I mean, for
Holy
like it was like
shit.
for 4 weeks, and you paid like I don't know
Oh,
exactly how
that's not
much
bad.
it was. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a good. I mean, of course, you weren't paying like a full price. It like you got a decent discount for going through the school, for 4 weeks. But yeah, you'd go for 4 weeks, like every Friday, and it was like some of the most fun I had in high school. It was like the only reason to go to do senior year of high school was to go to ski club, because senior year of high school is useless.
No, I had to do senior year because I had some credits I needed to do. Um, but like, yeah, I understand.
Well,
We
it's
didn't
just like
have that shit. The most bougie thing we had was rifle.
well, yeah, you mean you talk about in earlier episodes, like, you talked a lot about your the bougie theater club. So
Okay,
like,
but that's like separate from because they weren't funded by the school. They funded themselves using the ticket revenue, and they just wrote that ticket revenue out for the next year, and that's what like kept that program funded. The rest of the school was like rifle program was funded by the school and stuff. So that was the only
mhm,
bougie thing, but like we didn't have any like ski clubs or whatever. Um, though the rifle team was all like the rich people. Like that's where the rich people hung out, and
yeah,
they shot guns because
yeah. You know me living in Johnstown, PA, just being rich as fuck.
yeah,
Just my life.
wealthy as fuck.
Yeah, you know how it is, dude. I'm just rich as fuck.
I don't
Living.
understand how people live in like
I don't
not
understand how people live in poverty.
no like live in not major cities because
uh,
like
it's not that hard.
I know, but like for me and you, our jobs are gonna be like reliant on emerging technology, which is gonna be in major cities and not in like Johnstown. Like you wouldn't be able to go to Johnstown and be like, oh, could I have a job as a VR engineer? Like, what the fuck does that
There's
even
like,
mean?
yeah, there's like one business around here that does that, and they're kind of terrible. Like, they laid off like so many people at one time. It's CTC, is the name of the company, and they would come to our school and be like, "Check out Oculus," Gah! you know, and
Yeah.
they a lot of, and it's funny, they'd come to Westmont, and they'd talk about just like what they're doing, their breakthrough, the technology that they're using and stuff. Meanwhile, just like not 6 months ago, they laid off uh, like half the parents of the students. Like they laid off a ton of people's like parents, and then they come to the school and are like, "Yeah, we're pretty cool."
We're
And it's
hiring like yesterday.
well, because the whole thing was they actually got, I think they got sued by a bunch of people because it was like an age thing. They were firing older people, and we're looking for younger people, but they were
Oh
looking
yeah.
for people who had experience. But all the
Which
older people had the experience.
yeah, it's that fucking that joke. But the joke is the joke wouldn't be so funny if it wasn't true. Is that entry level job need 5 years experience?
That
Like
is,
there's
it's the
no
most
fucking way to do it.
it's the most ridiculous thing. It's like you think the college experience would be worth something, It's like, instead of being like, oh yeah, while you were in college you should have been working a full-time job doing these things already to
Yeah,
work here, at entry level, by the way. um
I need to like start like I need to take like a weekend and just put together my portfolio in a way that doesn't look like dog shit. And then actually do some projects that aren't dog shit.
yeah,
Because our jobs are going to rely on our portfolio and our expertise in our like recent work.
yeah,
So
I want to revamp that over the summer. I right now it's like that's not at the forefront of my mind,
yeah,
because like with school and whatnot, it's just hard to focus on like personal projects and stuff. Like there are things I want to do, and I like tried getting. I was drawing for a little bit, but I just kind of stopped because like I'm just so drained right now. Like this week, I am drain man, draining.
Drain Man.
Drain man. I'm drain man. He has the power to drain anything.
Drain this dick.
Drain this dick. The ocean.
Drain
Badlands
the
chugs.
ocean.
Have you ever heard of Badlands chugs?
No.
Look him up. He just chugs things.
Oh yeah. It's like I'm gonna chug the ocean.
Oh, that's my favorite video. Is someone made a meme of him chugging the ocean, but they like cut to footage of the ocean like completely draining. It's like Badlands, stop. No.
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't know. Personally, I have no motivation to do personal projects, which is all our like jobs are going to be based off. Again, these are projects.
Yeah.
So if we have no actual personal projects, we have really nothing to fucking show for what we're doing here. So yeah, I need to get on that shit too.
I mean, hey, it'll come. It'll come when it does. You'll get hit with a streak of like, oh my god, that'd be cool, and then like, oh, I actually like can do that, and then you'll do it. You know?
Dude, my friends came up with a fucking sick ass concept. So do
Let's hear it.
you know we were talking about what superpowers we would get,
Mhm.
like not what you want, what you would get,
Yeah.
and
I'm
from
listening.
the talk that we were having, he's listening as he leaves.
I'm listening. I have a wireless headset.
Oh, look at this! I have a wireless headset. Look at you, Mike, with your wired headset that's slightly uncomfortable.
Oh yes, wireless headset Turtle Beach from like I don't know how many years ago I got this.
But they came to the conclusion that my superpower would be a mistake that we would make together. So you would be my man in the chair, and you would develop this thing for VR that's like an implant, like a STEM implant or some shit like that. Or you'd be a part of that, and you'd be like, "Hey, Michael, test this out. It's in beta, but it'll be fine." And I go, "Yeah," because what else am I gonna do? Honestly, I would do it. You feel like, hey, this thing could probably kill you. I'd be like, okay, like
Sure.
sure. And it implant in, and then during the process, like something would happen. Like I'm in a land of titties, and I'm just seeing titties everywhere, and you're like, Michael, it's not like Gordon Freeman. Like Michael's not working. Stop doing that, and I'll be like, this
Fucking
is
Black
great.
Mesa.
I'm like, this is great. Oh my god, this is amazing. And then it sears into my brainstem, and like breaks up, and then I come out with these powers, but only if you develop them and send them to the chip. So like I would have I'd have the Beat Saber lightsabers, but only if you would send the game to my implant.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
you'd be my man in the chair, and then I would be this Beat Saber guy,
whoa.
or just like whatever superpower that
Yo,
like,
Michael Douglas,
VR
he was
game.
only 20 when his parents built a really strange machine designed to view the world unseen. He's gonna catch money, Danny Phantom. I know the entire thing.
That was a show and a half.
Danny Phantom's great, but that's a fun bitch. That's a fun. I was petting him and he started to bite me. Don't do that.
You can pin him for like three strokes.
No, 3 strokes,
One,
and then he
two.
goes, "Hey." But that's an interesting concept for like a superpower where like
Yeah.
someone sends you the powers. You have like a computer man.
Yeah, that'd be a great TV show.
That would be. That
'Cause,
would
like,
be.
there's always like the Flash, where he has a man in the chair, which is him like going, this guy's on your left or whatever, because he's always just has a map because he doesn't have any powers. But this would be like a duo power where we
Yeah.
both have a pretty significant role in it. So
It would be kind of like the like Iron Man's Jarvis, but like because a lot of them, yeah, you're right. They have like someone who's like speaks in their ear and is just like feeding them intel. But like, what if that person who's feeding them intel is feeding them the power
yeah,
and like played a significant role? Like that's
So like I would have beat sabers, well, the beat saber lightsabers, but maybe I don't need that. Maybe I need levitation and electricity from blade and sorcery. So you'd be like, oh fuck me, I have to like please, I need it
Yeah,
now.
it's like people who do like live coding for shows and whatnot. It's like that.
Yeah,
I'm live coding you powers. That's sick.
it'd be
It's a good
sick. It'd be
idea.
so sick.
That's an idea and a half.
It is. It is.
I don't know what my superhero power would be. Fly.
Like that's the thing. The power you want versus the power you would get. That's like a big step because my power I would want is probability manipulation because I'm a nerd, and I've thought a lot about what superpower I would want.
What was your power that you'd want?
Probability manipulation, so I can manipulate the probability of things.
That's dumb.
So like, what's the probability of me having super speed? 100%. Boom, I have super speed. Or like, what's the probability of me being teleported to a world of titties? 100%. Boom.
Why your superpower should just be to make wishes. Probability manipulator, you're turning probability manipulator into just making wishes. What's the probability I own a Ferrari? 100%. I now own a Ferrari. Let me just wish for a Ferrari. I now have a Ferrari.
Oh, no, I'm sad. That's not as cool as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's a really lame superpower. It's like wishing but with more steps. Like,
yeah. Damn.
Oh man. I wish I had the power to manipulate gravity and go zero gravity, but and like be able to like apply velocity when I'm at zero gravity. But it's not flying, I swear.
For me, like the big one is like stopping time, but being able to move in time. But like
Yes.
that's it's like one thing. I want like more things because I'm greedy. But yeah, stopping time and then moving in that space would be sick.
Would be sick. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a thought that everyone has at some point. And then they're just like, oh, it's like there's other things you could do.
What would your power be?
I mean, I think like honestly, just fucking flying or super jump or Spider-Man. Be Spider-Man.
Be
I want to be Spider-Man. I just want to swing around and do stuff like that. Sounds fun. I think something that gives me lots of mobility without just being like flying.
Yeah,
Because
stretchy
if I can,
man.
no, thank you. Yeah, that guy in the Incredible Four. What was it?
Fantastic
Four. I don't know.
Mr.
Fantastic Four is
Fantastic.
dumb. Mr. Fantastic he's lame. They all have lame powers.
Then there's also Plastic Man from DC, who is the same,
Lame.
but he dresses up in a leotard and like it's like really cool sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
Air quotes around that.
Yeah.
But like he's just super stretchy. Or
just the lamest.
Fucking Mrs. Incredible.
Yeah, that's just like it's lame. I don't know. That's some lame power. Unless that's giving her some mobility. But I've never seen her like use like
Mrs. Incredible
swing.
could stretch her clit and make herself a dick.
That's lovely, Michael. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that on the podcast.
You're welcome. I'm just informing the masses that she at
the
one
possibility
point has probably pegged Mr. Incredible. Because that's the type of
they
dynamic.
have kids. They have kids, and he gave birth. Clearly,
he gave birth out of his balls. That's where the kids stay, in the balls.
Yeah, in the balls. I mean, they're not wrong. They're there for a bit. They're there in transit.
They're there for about 30 seconds. You know, that's how long I last, at least. So,
sick burn on yourself. Nice.
But yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Let's continue to talk about this. Let's continue
about how long Mrs.
No.
Incredible's dick.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Miss Incredible, as long as dick as she wants. All right. She can be whatever she wants, but why she chooses to be a thick ass woman? I never know.
She can't be whatever she wants. I don't think that's her whole deal. She
can stretch whatever part she wants. She can
stretch. That's it.
I've seen some weird shit on Rule 34.
Why are you looking at that?
Because it's interesting.
It's not interesting. You are using the word interesting like the other day.
Interesting.
It's not interesting. You're using the word interesting just to cover up for your weird shit.
One thing I said the other day that was interesting.
People being massacred. That's not interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, it's not. There's like a sick part of you that's just like I'm seeking this out because I need to see.
Drop my mic.
It's a terrible. It's like morbid curiosity. That's not interesting. It's morbid curiosity is not interesting.
I don't think
it's
seeing
messed up.
Mrs. Incredible having a stretched clit is morbid curiosity. I feel like that's
It's
something
interesting.
That's something worse.
Oh my god, you like watch a documentary and you see like a polar bear eat a fish. That's interesting. Not Mrs. Incredible on Rule 34. That's also interesting.
What if I see a documentary on them stretching the clit of Mrs. Incredible?
You won't.
But what if?
There is no. That's not. It doesn't matter what format it's in. It's the content.
I'm gonna start making new videos of this shit.
You need to not. You should never. You
What's
should
the
never.
theoretical maximum that Mrs. Incredible can stretch her clit? Because she gets thinner as she stretches, right? That's the way it works. I think, right?
I'm not.
She turned flat.
She
one
can.
time.
She can turn flat. But
So,
also,
like, how
she
far
can just
can
like
it go
stretch.
without her being small? Would it be
Well,
like,
I mean, I guess when you think
know?
about it, unless it's because her like arm, when she stretches her arm isn't like condensing. It's just like it's like a
stretching out.
pole. It's like a rod.
Oh, it is like a rod.
But when it's her body, but when it comes to like a flatter mass, like a torso or something, if you stretch that out, that's naturally going to appear more flat, even if it doesn't.
You know who else has this power?
Who?
Jake from Adventure Time.
That's true. Jake can just become it. I never watched Adventure Time, so I don't really know.
Okay. Plastic Man. What is your fucking name? Mrs. Incredible? What's your fucking superhero name?
Mrs. Incredible.
No, before that. Like Super Stretch or whatever?
Super Stretch.
I don't fucking know. Mrs.
Elastowoman.
Elastigirl. It was Elastigirl.
Yeah.
There you go. So Jake the Dog, Elastigirl, Mr. Plastic, and then Mr. Fantastic. Those are the four. They all have pretty much the same power. How long can they stretch out? Because where is the mass coming from? And Jake the Dog,
they're not creating more mass, they're stretching it out.
Yeah.
They weigh the same. There's no mass creation.
Yeah. But like you said, her arm's just a pole. So where is that extra mass coming from? She's not changing any other part of her body. Do you think she's just sucking her organs into her arm?
No.
To create the mass needed?
No. I think she has jello bones and that they can just go for a while.
So her skin stretch. So she just have tons of stretch marks.
Yeah.
I'd accept that answer.
I think it's extremely painful.
I think, yeah, it would be.
She's in insane amount of pain whenever she's.
You're just stretching your fucking skin and muscle every time you do that.
Oh, you have so many torn muscles. Your skin is just that'd be terrible.
There's a fucking superhero. Oh, Wolverine. Wolverine does that. Every time his claws come out, he's like breaking new skin every fucking time.
That would hurt. Oh.
That's a power I would never want.
No, Wolverine has a terrible power.
Or Sabretooth, which is his brother. Because his brother, arguably his brother has it worse. Because like I could deal with like getting my like knuckles hurt a little like every so often, but his brother literally pulls out his fingernails every time because like they grow. His fingernails grow, and they split down the middle of the finger. Their skin splits down the middle of the finger. So every time you want to fucking fight someone, you go, oh my god, my fucking hands. I mean, I guess you get used to it, but you know.
Have you ever heard of Dog Welder Man?
Dog Welder Man?
He welds dogs. He welds dogs to things. That's his whole shtick.
What fucking comic is that from?
I don't know. I saw that online one time and I thought it was really funny. It's me, Dog Welder. He exists. He's a real guy. It's literally just a dude with a like welding mask and like it's just a guy in a welding suit but with a dog in his hand and he welds dogs.
He trapped and killed dogs in alleyways.
It's bad.
He
It's
just welds
terrible.
dogs to
He just
people.
welds the dogs and that's his whole thing.
Obsession has a strong compulsion to weld dogs to people's faces. He's also mute.
Oh. I didn't know he was a mute.
Yeah,
That's even more mysterious. Why does he do it? No one will ever know.
no one knows.
No one knows. He just does.
Polka Dot Man. That's a fun one.
Polka dot man?
Yeah, he's in the new Suicide Squad.
Who cares about Suicide Squad? Man?
I do.
You like? Who cares? Guy looks like he could play Twister.
He looks like a Twister Matt personified.
He looks like he looks like the God, what's it called? What's this bread I'm thinking of? Wonder Bread.
He looks like the Wonder Bread. Yeah.
He looks like he's like a mascot for Wonder Bread.
Each of his dots are like fucking like things. So like he has a bubble dot, a sun dot, a hole dot, fist dot. So he just throws dots at people.
That's dumb. That's a bad power.
He's Polka Dot Man.
Wow, I better run. Fucking Polka Dot Man's gonna create a Twister board in front of you, and you're gonna have to play Twister.
Oh no, a Twister to death.
Oh no, Twister. My least favorite game. I love Twister. Twister's fun.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Twister's fun.
Twister sucks.
Why does Twister suck? Because you're bad at it?
When you're in your teens and early adulthood, if you play Twister, two things are gonna happen. Or two things might happen.
You're instantly making it sexual. I know what you're doing.
It's instantly sexual. It's an erotic game.
No, it's not.
You're just hanging all over people.
It's the people you're playing with that are making it that way.
I guess I'm playing with too many hot titty bitches.
Well, just don't. Maybe if you didn't call them that, you wouldn't be playing Twister the way you do.
No, I haven't played Twister in
It's so good.
Years.
It's fun. I've played Twister. I play Twister every weekend.
It's fine. It's not fun to
it is fun
to fucking like go like this and be like,
yes, it is.
Right hand red. Whoa! Like
it's a test. It's a test of strength, fucking endurance.
Just do push-ups.
You sound like a gym cell, bro.
I do sound like a gym cell, even though I'm haven't been to the gym in like a week.
Oh shit, dude.
My muscles man,
look at those huge muscles.
There's no difference. Ready? That's me flexing.
Great. You look. Oh yeah. Got that strong fucking arms going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, you're gonna.
You want to take it to the gun show?
Oh God, please, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Stop it.
Did you ever make yourself do that?
What? Make myself pass out or whatever?
Yeah, go red. I used to call myself Chameleon Man and then make myself go red because I'm a fucking idiot and need attention.
That is so funny that you would do that. Like,
I did that for women's attention. Because
you would make yourself go red.
Yeah,
for the attention of. Okay,
it's not that hard, and it makes you a little bit dizzy.
I know it's not hard.
Yeah, I would make myself go red for the attention of women, and because I'm a fucking idiot, I did it often. So I probably caused some type of brain damage in my brain. But worth it for pussy, which I got none of.
Oh shit, dude, you just fucking roasted yourself.
Roasted myself again. I didn't get any girlfriends until was it sophomore year? Sophomore, beginning of junior year of high school. What's up? I mean, I've never had a girlfriend since. What's up?
I mean, I don't really like. I don't think anything I ever did mattered before Julia. So like, it was like middle school and shit. So I don't count it. Because it's like you're too young to really like even early high school when Julia and I started dating. It was like way too early to like call it anything, even though like we were dating. But it was just like sure, you know. I had a teacher who I didn't really like one time say something that I did agree with. She was a Spanish teacher and I really didn't like her, but she said something that I agree now is the second you can actually like drive somewhere with each other and like do things independently without being like, "Hey mom, can you take us to the mall?" You know? Like the second you can kind of like do it that on your own is like the second you could probably say like it's like a more serious thing
Mhm.
because you have that level of independence. Um,
And I've never dated someone seriously.
you don't have your driver's license, so
I don't
you
have a
just don't
driver's
get
license.
it.
You can't date people, dude.
You can't date without your driver's license, man.
No, but I do agree. Like like freshman sophomore year of high school, not really serious. You should also date as much as you can in high school and college. Just and like don't sabotage your fucking relationships, but like date often. If you're not in like a long, like if you get in a relationship and you're in the relationship for 6 months, don't take another 6 months off. Take like a month off. Go date someone else. Go ask someone. Ask people out. Honestly, just fucking ask people
Do
out.
whatever's comfortable for you, man.
No, fuck
That's
it.
what you
Ask
should
people
do.
out. And
That's what
bitches
you
out
should
there,
do.
bitches out there, women who listen to this, bitches, I love you.
That's
But
not.
oh, happy International Women's Day. But
Yeah, what a
also,
terrible thing to say.
but also, don't play hard to get. That shit's annoying.
But I mean, there. I feel like it's like feeling people out. It's like they're feeling
Don't,
out. Like,
don't play hard to get to feel someone out. Fucking just date them. Just date them.
well, it's
If
not. I feel like it's easier said than done.
no, it's not. If someone's like, "Hey, do you want to go on a date?" Don't be like, "No," and then next week like, "Why don't you pay any more attention to me?" Because but fucking my mic.
Yeah, you did.
I slammed my my desk on this. Slammed my desk. Slammed my hand on the desk so hard that I unplugged my USB port. But what was I saying?
You're
Don't play hard to get
telling
and be like,
you
"Why aren't you
were
paying more
you were
attention to me?" Fucking
you're
no means no. All right.
you're blaming women. That's what you were doing.
Also, men, stop being pussies. Just look at me. Look at me. If you're not looking at me, listen to me. Like I don't have an attractive voice, all right? But like if you go, "Hey, do you want to go on a date?" and they go, "No." That's fine. Don't be like, "You fucking bitch. You fucking whore." Don't do that. If they say no, be like, "Okay," and move on.
Thank you, Michael, for the love
Also, stop caring
advice.
about the opinions of other people. That's oh
Well,
my
no, it's
god.
no. It's important to care. It's important to care what
Okay.
others think. It is
Yes,
important.
to a certain point. My
Yeah.
friends care too much about everything other people think of them. Like they have no like I do not care what anybody thinks of me. I do. I care about what my friends think of me. I do not care what fucking Samantha, who's walking by that I will never fucking see again, thinks of me. But there's so many people. Like there's a John Mulaney bit where she says he says his wife says that walking down the street with him is like him running for mayor of nothing. And that's what I feel like most of Gen Z, or at least the people I am acquainted with, think. Is they have to be likable to everyone all the time, ever. You just don't. You really
Yeah.
don't.
There's a healthy degree of it. Because like
Yeah.
I understand because I mean like part of the reason I like to like buy clothes and like look fun and cool, at least what I think is fun and cool, is because I want people to like look at me and be like, all right, I like that shirt. I like those pants. I like that shirt. You know, like I just like, I mean, I care what people think, but yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm not concerned if like, yeah, I'm not like super concerned about how they like, it's like, oh, did they look at me? Like, oh, was I being weird? Like, I don't,
Yeah,
like,
that.
yeah, that, like, yeah. I mean, I care about what other people think when it comes to like physical, like, if they're just like, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, I like his shirt. I like his pants. You know, it's like clearly I'm like choosing to look nice because I would like to look nice for just like when I'm going out, you know, and just so I don't look like garbage. Because you go out and do and you like wear things you enjoy because one, it makes you happy, and two, you want, people to think you look, all right, you
Yeah,
know?
you look happy.
Not even it's like not, I don't know. My mind's doing circles trying to get to a point that I can't articulate
No,
correctly.
I know the point. It's like you gotta have a certain healthy extent of like caring about your outward appearance, but also you shouldn't care about your impression on others.
Yeah. If you have
Because
no intention of talking to that person again and it's like you're worrying about a little interaction you had, then it's like relax.
yeah, impress your date, not your waiter.
Yeah, there you go. Uh
Um,
but
uh,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I think yeah, and when it comes to the whole like, you know, dating and because you were talking about like, like date around and college or whatever. Just do it like makes you comfortable. It's like, yeah, it's a good time to like talk to people and look around, but like don't like if you like are with someone and then you just like drop them and then go to someone else like that. I feel like that can become unhealthy if you keep doing that because you get like
yeah,
this like I think you can get on like an ego pedestal if you're just like so rapidly moving through people. It's like they're not even people anymore. It's just you having fun and just like going through person to person, not thinking about any sort of like mental connection. It's like I mean, it's fine to just like want to be with someone. If you're not like looking for a relationship, I think it's good to make that clear with both people. But if you don't make that clear, then it's like you're not showing respect. Because that's the bottom line. As long as you both are respecting each other, then do whatever you want. I don't know, give rim jobs.
give rim jobs. Like I said, don't sabotage your yourself and don't sabotage your relationships. But like you're young, man. Don't dwell on like I was ready to date a year after I broke up with my ex-girlfriend. And like of course give yourself the time. But like don't I dated her for 2 years. So like that's a reasonable amount of time to like get over, especially because I
Yeah.
went through a really bad breakup. Um, but like just give yourself the time, especially if it's a bad one, and then go try to date other people. I'm
Yeah.
not in a relationship right now, so I'm giving myself bad advice or
Ladies,
giving
he's
ladies. I'm
nice.
fucking
He's
single.
ready.
I should really
Oh,
text women. Um, but yeah,
yeah. You should text women. You should
fucking
hop on
shoot your
this.
shot.
Yeah,
Also,
you
don't be
should.
afraid of rejection, boys and girls. Don't be afraid of rejection. It's
Just
gonna
boys.
happen.
We only care about the boys here.
The boys. If you're a girl, you're also part of the boys.
Everyone's
Um,
a boy. It doesn't
everyone's a
matter.
boy, a squeaky clean boy.
Squeaky
But yeah,
clean.
don't fear rejection.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
What's that from?
I don't know. If you had the chance to
Would you
change your
change your
fate,
fate? Would ya?
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, brave.
Have you watched the new WandaVision thing? I don't know. I'm seeing people talk about it all the time.
Yes,
I have
I
not.
I said I wasn't going to, but then my friend like we're able to go to each other's dorms now, which is poggers.
Nice.
So I went over and
I can't do it.
all we watched 8 of 9, 7 of 8, 8 of 9, whatever. Everyone but the final episode of WandaVision, because it wasn't out yet in one night. So it was like 6 hours of watching
Oh wow.
shit. And then I saw the last one. So yeah, I did see the whole thing of WandaVision, and it's all right.
It's all right. Yeah. I haven't seen it because I don't have Disney Plus, and like, why would you ever own Disney Plus?
Honestly, if you're that big a fan of Marvel, like it's kind of worth it. Just in 2021, they're releasing like 10 new shows and new
Yeah.
movies.
Marvel's like back
They need to
after.
fucking slow down.
Well, yeah. Well, I feel like Marvel's coming back slowly because with WandaVision's like kicking off the second like phase of the MCU.
The fourth phase.
Oh, sorry, fourth phase of the MCU after Endgame, and then what? The Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Yeah,
which like the Captain America storylines, like,
it's over. It's over.
who cares? Who cares? Who I hate the Winter Soldier. I've always hated the Winter Soldier.
The movie?
No, the fucking guy.
Oh yeah, I don't like Bucky.
I don't like Bucky at all. And also, I've never seen the Winter. I I saw Civil War, and that gave me the just worst taste of Captain America ever. I was
It's
like,
it's the
this is an
worst look.
Avengers movie.
It's the worst look of Captain America.
I don't like I just don't like the Avengers or any superhero shit anymore. I think it's so like even Star Wars. I was like the other day I came to the realization I don't like Star Wars that much anymore. I'm just like I don't care. I think like the prequels have a really fun universe and whatnot. Everything after that, I don't really care.
I like the games,
Well, yeah, Lego games, fucking yeah.
the Lego games, and then the Oculus game.
I haven't played it.
It's the like Vader something.
Vader Immortal.
Vader Immortal. That shit's pretty good. But yeah, there's like Star Wars is very. They should have left it alone. They should have
Yeah.
left it alone.
But they saw money. It doesn't matter what the actual like what fan like some like the diehard fans who like are tired of it being ruined or not. Well, it's not ruined because like I feel like it's a mentality that also happens with people are like, oh, they're ruining Star Wars, and it's like they're not like ruining what was already made.
Yeah.
It's like you can go back and just like watch the old stuff. It's not ruined. They're just like they're not. They just shouldn't be doing. They're just making shitty Star Wars content. Just
There's
for
nothing
the
they could have
money.
done that would have been acceptable to the Star Wars fans.
They should have just left it.
Should've
They
left
should.
it. Keep with the TV shows. Everyone fucking likes TV shows. Clone Wars, the older Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't talk about Rebels, but that was fine. That was actually fine.
Yeah. Well, I think another issue is that they're trying to explain everything. Like the Solo movie. They were just like the Castle Run. I forget what it's called. The thing Han Solo does, and it's
Yeah.
like in the original movies, it's like
In
he
12
did it.
parsecs.
And 12 parsecs, and it's like, oh,
And
the
they
what? I
show
don't know
that.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds sick, But they're like, okay, we got to explain it. It's
And we gotta
explained
show
now.
what it's boring.
Okay,
It's
you
boring.
got to know how Han Solo got his name. Okay, so he was really lonely, and then he went to this desk, and then they were like, he was like, they're like, do you have a last name? He was like, no, and the guy was like, how about you're alone? So how about Solo? And he was like,
I fucking hated that
I
part.
cringed.
I
cringed
fucking
very
hated
hard.
that part.
That movie sucked.
The mo-
So bad.
I thought it was okay.
It was bad.
I like
that
the
set the
Millennium
bar.
Falcon.
That set the tone of like, oh, this is bad.
I like the origin of the Millennium Falcon. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be an Obi-Wan short series, a 6-part series. I think Ewan McGregor's coming back for it, even though he's like 20 years older than
Now-
he was when he played
That's
the old
only,
Obi-Wan.
only Obi-Wan that needs to exist. He like
Ewan McGregor.
his performance is so good.
The
This
Clone Wars
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's pretty good too.
It's not, dude. Come on,
What?
come on.
The Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars is as good as the one as Ewan McGregor's.
Oh God, you reminded me. I have a friend who was trying to tell us that he thought that Mark Hamill's Joker was better than Heath Ledger, and we were like,
He's wrong.
that's a bad
Wait.
opinion, man.
He's wrong.
You're gonna tell me, yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna say an actual like a physical performance and vocal performance and like mental performance is better than like I mean, yeah, okay. I get like
Yeah, he literally
I'm
fucking
sure
killed
Mark
himself
Hamill
over
did
that.
I'm sure Mark Hamill did a great job. I'm sure his Joker's great. But like comparing like a voice act like it's still an actor, but like then when it comes to like the physical acting of it too, and
That's
like
fair.
the point he drove himself to like get that performance out, it's terrible what happened. And it's like
Yeah,
it's just
that's fair.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so the way I'm looking at it is not necessarily like the actor versus just the voice. I'm looking at it the writing, the animation,
yeah
and the voice
That's true.
versus the writing and the voice and the actor. So it's like I think they're on par. If I had to choose one, it would be Ewan McGregor because he's the G.
Okay, I thought we were still talking about. I thought we moved on to Joker.
Oh,
You were
if
like
we were
Ian
talking about the
McGregor.
Jokers. Talking about
The
Jokers.
Jokers.
The Jokers.
Persona 5.
Ewan McGregor. The Ewan McGregor's Joker. No, what? Jared Leto's Joker.
Oh yeah,
Oh, don't even talk to me.
he was so great.
He
He
was
was
so
so good.
good.
We live in a. Did you see that thing where he's in like the new Suicide Squad or whatever, and like he literally pulls a "We live in a society."
Yes.
So funny.
Ooh. I really. This is the second time they've made a Suicide Squad in like 5 years. I hope it's fine. I hope it's good.
I hope it's bad.
No,
I
I
want
hope
it to
it.
be bad.
I don't even hope it's like great. I hope it's fine. I hope it will be a decent movie. It has so many fucking actors. It has John Cena in it.
I want it to be bad. It's going to be bad, and I'm so looking forward to it. I I live for the bad DC movies and for people trying to justify it.
The people who think DC's bad, stop watching their live action movies, please.
See,
Just watch their animated movies. Those are fucking fantastic. And there's a reason they're fucking fantastic is because they're not written by idiots.
see, my thing is for DC fans who want the content to be good, stop watching the movies or stop going to the theater at least. Wait until you can get it online or something. I'm not telling you to like, I'm saying legally get it online for free.
Using code.
Legally. But for people like me who just I love for it to be bad, funny, bad. Oh, I'll buy 10 tickets, please. Keep making it. Keep doing this to everyone's favorite things.
What did you say? Martha? My mom's name was Martha too.
Oh, maybe we could be friends and fight evil together.
You want to jerk off next to each other, bro?
Of course.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
You think
please.
Batman jerked off in his power suit? You got it, right?
What? Does it make him like stronger?
Yeah, it's a power suit.
I don't know how it works. Are you kidding me?
You just set it on like repeat and just fucking. Anyway, yeah, don't stop watch if you like DC. Stop watching their live action movies. Watch their animated movies, and then watch their TV shows on DC Online or whatever.
DC Online. Anyway,
Which is not worth it. They have their own fucking streaming platform. They don't have any audience for that fucking streaming platform.
there's a DC streaming platform.
Yeah. It has
Didn't
Teen
know.
Titans on it, which is basically Riverdale, but with superheroes. Because Riverdale just sexualizes minors. And that's all they do in that fucking show, too, is they sexualize minors.
That's all Snapchat does too.
Yeah.
I've been recently just every single Snapchat tile ever. I've been reporting for overly sexualized content and just hiding all of it.
Yeah.
I hide. I've been like some days I'll just sit there for like 10 minutes just hiding content, and then the next day it comes back. And I'm like, why do you give me the option to hide it if it comes back?
It's still there.
That's why I've been reporting it. That's why I've been reporting all the tiles now. Because
get rid of these fucking. There's like a million of them.
well, they like because like the Charlie D'Amelio or whatever. The like did she go too far? And it's like a picture of her in a bikini. I'm like,
The YouTuber news.
She's like way too young for you to be doing this.
She's like
You're an
16.
adult making that. That's gross. You know?
There was a screenshot I
no.
took of one of the like Snapchat stories I was looking at. I might have deleted it, but it was like Charlie D'Amelio, controversial or not enough? And it was like her in like a bikini. I was like, why is this a fucking thing we're talking about?
Yeah. It's Michael's mic has
broken
gone
my
out again.
hand.
There we go. He's back.
I need to
It
stop.
is aggravating. I just wish they'd stop doing sexualizing someone who
The
is
kids.
a kid who's younger, and it's like, and I report it, and then they're not gonna do it. It's like, why Snapchat? You're literally like, there's literally like Snapchat content that is like sexualizing kids, and I'm like, Snapchat, hey, why are you giving me an option to report this stuff when you guys put it out?
Just made it.
Do
Yeah.
you guys realize your condition, like your rules? Like, do you guys realize what you're doing? It's kind of disgusting.
There's a fucking show on there that was about this guy. I forget his name, but his massive cock. And he, that was the show. It was about this chick who went to college, and it was like, and there he was, Tyler Zyler, and he had a massive fucking dick, and that was the whole fucking show.
They also have ads that, like, they have the ads, but you can't hide or report the ads. They just exist, and the only option is, why am I seeing this ad?
Yeah.
Great. I'm glad I know I can't report the ads if they are sexual in any sort of way. Great.
Um,
Thank you, Snapchat.
to kind of flip on what we're talking about right there, uh, I beat the Surge,
Oh, nice.
so that game was great. But I beat it, and I was like, why was this game so short? This game was dummy short. Um,
I think
and I
you've been playing it for a
looked.
while.
I played the game for 25 hours,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel
and I
like you've
said,
been
why
playing it
is
for a
it
while.
short? That's testament to the game because I don't play
Yep.
games that long. That game is fucking fantastic, and I'm playing the new game plus, which is hard. It's very hard, but it's
Yeah.
also sicko mode. But
I got
yeah,
the next Yakuza game, and again, another testament to how I usually story games, I don't like to start if it's like really late. It was literally like 1 in the morning last night, and I'm like, I'm gonna play some Yakuza and enjoy a good story. Just because it's fantastic. I literally got the next game because I could not wait. I was like, I need to continue this.
that's how you do it,
Very,
man.
very good. So good. And I'm excited to just continue because now I have a series that there's like so many games after there's seven mainline Yakuza games following Kiryu, which is the main guy. And then the most recent is a different protagonist, like a spin-off kind of thing, which I have, but I'm not playing until I play and beat all the others. I didn't realize that it spoils the later storyline in Yakuza, which I do not want to get spoiled for myself. So,
It happens.
but yeah,
Uh,
I think are we coming up on time?
yeah, we're at about time.
Okay, I was
Okay,
just wondering, so we don't go too far because I know you're poor, and you can't afford.
I
I'm
can afford the
kidding.
disk space.
Can't afford the disk space.
I am running out of disk space,
You
so
need to you need to offload some of our do you have all of our episodes on your computer?
yeah.
Why?
Well, I have some on my home computer, but I have from
Dude, that's
17.
like
I have from 21 onwards.
that's so much.
That's
That is
like 2 gigs.
that's so many recordings. That's 2 gigabytes of recordings that you don't need.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, Michael,
NASCAR
um,
Heat 4 takes up like 48 gigabytes.
that's too much. Fucking NASCAR.
NASCAR. Um,
NASCAR.
but what were you saying?
I was gonna ask you what have you been listening to?
What I've been listening to is nothing. Actually, nothing amazing. I've been trying to go through my Discover Weekly to try to find new things, but like, I don't know, nothing hits. Nothing's hitting.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing's really feeling. Yeah, you're not feeling anything. I get that. I mean, yeah, I'm in a similar boat. But I guess something that is cool is that Remy Wolf she just released a version of one of her songs, Photo ID, with Dominic Fike, and he has a verse in it, and they also changed some of the parts of the song, and it's really good. So I highly recommend Photo ID featuring Dominic Fike.
That's Remy Wolf, right?
Remy Wolf, so one of my favorite artists I have found as of recent. Like she's killing it. She kills it every
Yeah,
time
she's
on every
doing real
song.
good for herself.
Yeah, she is. I had this thing, this like robot stress thing, and I've been messing with it, and I like tore the side open.
Now you put your finger in the hole. Understandable.
Um, do you have an album you want to recommend then? If you don't have any
Uh,
music to
I have
share
an
with
EP.
anyone, okay, go for it.
The Honey Sticks. Ricky Montgomery's in a band. Ricky Montgomery I talked about multiple times over the past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He has a band called the Honey Sticks, and they have an EP released in 2018 called the Honey Sticks, and it's okay. I Like a Light is very good, and they released the second one, I Like a Light 2, which is
Mm,
weird for a song to have a sequel, but like it does, and it's also good. So check them out.
cool, 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 cool. I don't know if I have anything right now, honestly. I think I've suggested so many things that I actually like genuinely enjoy that I don't really have anything that I can share right now. Let me look around. Jump back in. Let me go to my jump back in. We'll see if we can find anything.
I need
Anything
to
worth
just like
jump.
start just listening to shit. Honestly, like
Yeah, I need to start trying to listen to new things because I feel like I'm not. Here, I'm gonna go through my albums and I'm gonna share the first one I don't think I've ever suggested.
what is it?
Um, okay, how about listen to God, this shit's so hard. Oh man, this is harder than you think it would be. Fug. Okay,
Fuck.
well, how about this? Instead of an album recommendation, I'm just gonna say a weird song that I don't think people should like.
Go for it.
Driver License. Have you ever heard that song? It's like a
No,
TikTok. It's like a TikTok. It's like it got
I've
really
never
popular.
heard of that song.
It got really popular. The
Is
girl's
it
name
about
it's
like
Olivia Rodrigo.
It's about like
And
driving a car or something like that?
well, it's about so a lot of like I guess it was a TikTok thing. I don't know. This feels very rude. I probably shouldn't do this, but like I don't know.
No, I've heard of
I
that
just
song.
don't get it. I just don't get it because like I've seen a
It's
lot of people.
fine.
I've seen a lot of people who are like older, who are like, oh, I relate to this so much, and it's like it just feels very like elementary because it's about getting your driver's license, and I mean maybe Michael you could relate, but it's about like getting
Could
your.
relate.
But yeah, I don't know. Album. You know what? I don't know. I don't have anything to recommend. I really have no albums. I've ran out of albums.
I've run out of albums too. I'm just going through like liking every album.
There's no more albums on the earth that are worth listening to.
Yeah, stop listening to music.
All right,
Just
that's
stop.
it. We're
All
done
right.
listening to music.
We'll see you. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Follow us on Twitter, working_podcast. Right? Oh,
Yeah,
is that
you got
Instagram?
it. You got it. You got this. Working on a title is the
Oh,
Instagram.
follow us on Instagram, working on a title with underscores instead of spaces.
Oh God, he's taking
Follow
the helm.
me, twitter.com/PhaserJ, Instagram.com/Michael Perry Douglas, twitch.tv/PhaserJ, reddit.com /u/Phaser Joker. And yeah, and Carson, where can we find you at?
Find me on Twitter, Carson WC, and also on Instagram, GoTato. That's really all the places that I'm active right now, so it's not really worth mentioning anything else. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Was that a joke on me?
No,
Because it sounded like
no, honestly, it's not. I'm very tired.
But yeah, we'll get you later.
All right, bye.
Love you.
Bye.